Okay, so I want to show you all a in-depth MLA how to format. Because I know that there's tons of, you can Google online how to format MLA style, those kinds of things. I'm giving you the tutorial right here. So no offense, but I really don't want to hear any excuses for it not being formatted correctly, because this is the answer right here. Literally just follow this tutorial or I will scream. Just follow this tutorial on how exactly your first draft and your final draft should be formatted. It should look identical to this. Okay, so first things first. You want to make sure you do these exact same steps in your own essay. First things first is you are going to start in the top left-hand corner by typing your first and last name. Then you want to include the teacher's last name, which is me. So in this case, it would be Professor Tadero, or Holly Tadero, whichever one you prefer. I'm not a doctor, so please don't refer to me as Dr. Tadero or Mrs. Tadero. I'm not married either. Just Holly Tadero or Professor Tadero is totally fine. Instructor Tadero, anything like that. Then what you want to do directly following that is include the exact class that you're in, which is ENGL-1020-section 915. After that, you want to include the date. Now, this is where a lot of students get confused. Don't include the date of when you're typing this. So, for example, I'm recording this on March 2nd, so if I did that, it'd be 2nd March, blah, 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 blah. The date that goes in MLA format in your header, which is what we're making right here, is the date that the assignment is due. So in this case, your first draft is due the 18th. So it would be 18, and the date always comes first. The month, March 2024. Now that is done. Okay, the next thing you want to do is insert page number. So insert up here, go down to page numbers, and it should look fairly similar on Word. Click directly in front of that number itself. Type your last name, just your last name. Highlight the entire text. Make it 12-point font. Make it Times New Roman. And then click away. And now you have that header on each page that counts it in chronological order. Now what you want to do is highlight the entire text, the whole text. Now, an easy way to do this on your keyboard if you're using a Mac, not a Mac, but a PC, is hold down Control and A at the same time, and it'll highlight all of your text. Or, of course, you can just drag the mouse and highlight the text, but I do it the easy way and just Control A it. You want to go up and, of course, make it double-spaced. You want to make it Times New Roman. Make it 12-point font. There we go. Now it's almost right. You want to make sure that that title of yours is centered. So, like that. And it should be like this. One last thing that I want to show you is, do you see how the works cited page is just directly following the conclusion, like right after it? You want that works cited page to start on its own page itself. So enter that down so it starts on its own page itself. And of course, make sure that's formatted correctly. I don't think mine was, but that's not what we're doing right now. And this is exactly how it should look. If yours does not look identical to this right here, this right here, this header, page number, everything, it's wrong. It is not correct format. This is the tutorial for it. You can obviously replay this, anything that you need. Please contact me if you need help with this. There's tons of tutorials out there. I just wanted to give you this one so that I could directly talk to you about it. So feel free to rewatch this tutorial on how to do it on your own. This is something that you're probably going to need to know for the rest of your college career, so it's super important.